Subscription cancellations are kind of like a breakup. I mean, there are some good ways of going about it, and then there are some not so good ways of going about it. We've all been there. Let's get into it. Subscription cancellations are also known as offboarding, so I'll be using those terms interchangeably. What you're going to get from this video is an understanding of the best practices for offboarding. What you'll also learn is how to tell your clients that it's actually not just beneficial for the user, but it's also more beneficial for the client or for the company if they have a good offboarding experience or a good breakup. So let's say you break up with someone and that other person locks the door and they guilt you into staying. Like, yeah, sure, maybe you'll stay like another month or two, but eventually you are going to go. And even if that whole relationship was rainbows and butterflies, you're going to remember that last memory, that guilt trip, that bad breakup more than you're going to remember all the good times. So the same thing goes for a cancellation. You don't want your product or your brand to be remembered in a way that's negative. Now, here with me to bring in best practice number one, my pet rat Hootie. He's so cute, huh? So best practice number one, make the cancellation button easy to find. What do you think? Yeah, he agrees. Companies will try to either hide the button or even remove the button completely so that they have to just contact the company in order to cancel. Now, this is what we call dark UX. You're making it difficult to find, you're breaking trust, and you're creating a bad brand reputation. So I'm looking at LA Fitness and I do find that they have a cancel membership button. And then there's a pop-up with a whole bunch of copy that nobody wants to read. So it says in order for me to cancel, I need to go to my LA Fitness. I have to log in. I have to click on the account info tab, click the cancellation form option, print out the form, fill it out, mail the form to the address listed on the form. Oh my gosh, already I'm so overwhelmed. Who the hell? They are making it so difficult for you to cancel so that you never cancel your membership. But now you just hate the company. Is it worth it? I think not. Now let's compare that to Netflix. In the account page, there's a cancel membership button. It's really easy to find, and the rest of the experience is what you'd expect. Best practice number two is offer options. So I'm looking at Microsoft and I can cancel my membership. It cancels and then that's pretty much it. That's that. I'm not going to say that this is a bad UX experience. It's totally not. It's a very decent user experience. But a better experience, or the best experience you could have, is when you're offered options. So on LeadPages, when you want to delete your account, they have these different options that you can select. There's nice big buttons with icons, so it's not overwhelming. And depending on what you select, they'll give you some prompts on some suggestions. So, oh, it's cost. Well, do you know that we have another membership option that is a little bit less? Or I'm not using it. Oh, do you want to put a hold on your membership? So there may be some different tactics or suggestions you can make depending on the reason for cancellation. Best practice number three, allow users to give feedback. You want to know why your users are leaving so that it gives you an opportunity to improve. Now, what you don't want is a really long, arduous form that a user has to fill out that's going to leave them even more frustrated. Now, here's a great example on Hulu. It says, where did we go wrong? And then they have about 6 options that you can select, multiple choice. And then if you want, you can add like an open field text if the user wants to give a little bit more context. Best practice number 4 is follow up. Now, in this example from Hulu, it says, do things really have to end? It's kind of a little desperate, right? And then there's a big button that says, set up a new subscription. Hey, we just ended. Why would I come back to you? So again, like a breakup, if someone messages me right after I broke up saying, hey, did things have to end? We can get back together right away. I'd be like, you're crazy. So again, think of this like a breakup. Think of this like a real relationship. And you could always come back together. That could happen as well, but they're not gonna come back if you act so weird and desperate. So here's a good example from Blue Apron. They're telling the user that they have canceled their subscription, so that is really the purpose. You wanna let things know that it's completed, it's ended. And they are saying, we're sorry to see you go, and they do say dinner won't be the same without you. I think that's kind of cute. It's not too desperate or anything like that. And in their call to action, it says free recipe archive. So they're giving you a little party gift, which is really nice. And then in the very bottom, it says you can restart your weekly deliveries at any time. And so it's really small, it's on the bottom of the page, but you're letting the user know that you're always there, you're still gonna be here. So what does a good breakup look like? It's when two people can part ways, they can still be friends, they may even get back together at some point, who knows? I mean, in my relationship, it took us 3 times before we decided that yes, you're gonna be my lifelong partner, and we got engaged. There's always a chance for being reunited. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, just hit the little like button, and please subscribe to my channel if you want more content on how to help you grow in your UX career. I'm Elize. See you next week.